And now we're going to end up on shuttle buses for more than 7 years.
Transit riders and advocates are speaking out tonight after the TTC recommends replacing the Scarborough RT with buses until a subway is built. And in a new report, the TTC is recommending closing the Scarborough RT in 2023 due to aging infrastructure. As a replacement, it's suggesting the temporary use of buses until the Scarborough subway extension is finished construction in 2030. And that is not sitting well with some riders as well as transit advocates. Jessica Ng has this story.
This could soon be the reality for the thousands of people who take Line 3 Scarborough every day. TTC staff are recommending two options for shutting down the line in 2023. Both involve riders taking buses until construction of the new Scarborough subway extension is completed in 2030. TTC says this would cost about $150 million less than keeping trains operating until the new subway opens.
This is an injustice to Scarborough.
Austin Jafri is a 23-year-old student who lives close to McCowan Station, Scarborough RT's easternmost stop. He takes the SRT several times a week to get to school and to work. He sees the plan and the prioritization of transit systems in other areas as issues of equity.
Many low-income and marginalized and racialized folks live in Scarborough, and we rely on the RT to get downtown.
The people using it now are, quote-unquote, disproportionately people of color, students, older people, people on fixed incomes, poor people, and it's really just such an insult.
The SRT opened in March 1985 and was only designed to be in operation until 2010.
There comes a point in time where you just can't keep something like that running anymore.
Jafri says he's not surprised the SRT infrastructure is showing its age and needs to be replaced. He says nearly every trip he's taken in recent years has had some sort of mechanical issue.
There's been many times when I've taken the RT and it has been put out of service and I had to wait 15-20 minutes for a shuttle bus to come.
Today's report says riders can expect their commute time to go up. Transit advocates say more needs to be done.
We would like the TTC to reserve the SRT track bed and right-of-way until, as they're exploring solutions. We want to see a dedicated bus lane so that buses can run on time and people can travel as quickly as possible. And we need Premier Ford and Mayor Tory to buy enough buses so that service across the system doesn't suffer.
It's just so unfortunate and it's just so frustrating.
Leaving regular riders like Jafri out in the cold. Jessica Ng, CBC News, Toronto.